Right, two new acquisitions of the museum. They were donated by great supporter, great friend of the museum, William McComb from Antrim, Ulster, Northern Ireland. And believe it or not, these live quite close to the Ulster Grand Prix circuit on the 7 Mile Straight. So they were in good country. Anyway, William decided to donate these to the museum. He's donated other bikes to the museum. They obviously need full restoration. So this is a 1952 Trials Douglas, Bristol registration. When I was starting riding trials, this was in some of the competitions I was in, the Macrum Cup at Wolf Hill. One of the good things about them was they weren't really competition because they weren't really a very good trials bike. But it'll join our British trials bikes in the museum complex. Looking forward to restoring it. The engine's been lifted in the frame. The fuel tank is quite neat and quite narrow for your so you can ride it. The exhaust pipes are quite unique, how they come over the top and blend together. 350 opposed twin Avon carburetors, pretty much all there, so we'll be able to get that, make a nice restoration job of that. So it'll join the British Trials section in the museum. This one here also came from William, Belgium, El Mondiale, 1929, 350, two-stroke, monster engine, monster gearbox and clutch. Can't believe the size of it, but we'll get into it. That's a photograph of the factory, the works photograph of it. So there you go, 350 twin, two-stroke, engine, gearbox, clutch, press frame, which is quite handy. Very much like BMW at that period, Coventry Eagle at that period. They used press frames, so press forks too. So there you go, we'll keep you informed with that as we progress in paradise in there. This is a 5-cylinder Verdel. We'll be running that up shortly too from the museum. That's from France again. So we move over to this other 5-cylinder rotary.
Look at this one.
This is another 5-cylinder radio. This, what was your name?
I'm Tim.
Tim. Tim's made this in his spare time, right? So Tim, give us a quick rundown. Another 5-cylinder.
Yeah, okay, she's the 5-cylinder radial. She's 2.2 litre, and it took about 3.5 years to design and make the engine. And then the engine ran so well, we thought we'll do something with it. So we chucked it into the bike. That took about a year to get it into the bike, but everything's exposed. So as much of the engine as we could show running is exposed.
So what sort of capacity is it?
She's just over 2.2 litre.
2.5 litres.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
And she runs about 70 miles an hour. Is about
What sort of revs does it do?
2,000, just about 2,000 revs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we keep the revs around 1,600, 1,800 is just
There's a lot of aircraft engines sort of similar to the principle of that.
Absolutely, yes. Same sort of revs as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so everything's sort of like as much exposed as possible. We've got a cooling fan on the front here through a sprag.
Tell them where the exhaust run. Where do the exhaust run, Tim?
Okay, so the manifold ring comes around and then they come out the back here, and these are just heat shields on the front. We've got 3 oil coolers on here, 2 side mounts and then 1 at the bottom here, where the air comes on through. Yeah. And the ignition is all exposed as well, the distributor and the advancing retard mechanism. Yeah.
So, and this one here is quite rare too.
Do you want to say hello?
So this is a 3-litre sleeve valve, which is quite unique again. Fantastic size of engine, big single. So we'll be firing these up shortly, and all being well, we'll keep them going. So many bikes. So we'll just this one here is quite interesting too. Unbelievable, the workmanship in these things. The hours and effort putting into those is just mind-blowing. And the effort in the